Hey you guys, welcome back to CassieMarieAsmr. So it's been a minute. I haven't posted a video for you guys. I've just been doing stories, reels, and different things on TikTok and YouTube, Pinterest, and Instagram. Make sure you're following, guys. Okay, we're close to 10,000 here on TikTok, and then we're close to almost 1,000 here on YouTube. So we're getting there. It's taken me a long time to get there, but we're getting there. But if you guys have been following me for a long time, May of this year, I started getting sick. And I wasn't sure what was going on. My stomach was hurting like really bad enough that I couldn't sit here and do lives for you guys. And honestly, through the process of all of this, it's taken everything I had to make the videos. I really like doing ASMR and I enjoy it, and I like the community. You guys have been absolutely amazing through the whole process here. I get comments all the time. How's your health? How are the kids? How are you doing? You're so comforting. And I think that's what keeps me going. You guys and my husband, my kids and everything, obviously. But yeah, so back to it. I started to get sick May, and it hurt to sit here to do any lives for you guys, and I didn't know what was going on. And so this started in May, but I started having problems the year prior to that. I just kind of gave up because I wasn't getting answers, and doctors cost a lot, right? And it takes a lot of time, and I just didn't want to deal with it anymore. So I said, well, it'll have to get better on its own. Well, it didn't, and so in May, I went to the restroom and I had blood, and then I knew something was wrong, obviously, because that doesn't just happen. So you guys know I did the going to the emergency room, got no answers, had to follow up with all the doctors, get referrals. I've had a CT done that came back normal. I had ultrasound that came back normal. I've had 2 rounds of blood work that came back normal, and not allergic to anything. And then finally, guys, I finally got scheduled. I had the consultation with the colonoscopy doctor, which she was amazing. And in fact, I think I learned more in that visit than I have the whole year and a half of trying to figure out what was going on with me. She took her time. She was absolutely amazing. And I cannot say, she was just phenomenal. And so I went in Friday, August 11th of this year, to go get the colonoscopy done. And so during the cleanse and all that fun drink you gotta chug down, I did good. It really wasn't that bad like I thought it was gonna be. I mean, it didn't feel good, obviously, because those never do. But as far as any bleeding, none of that happened. But 6:30 the day before the procedure. So the procedure was 12:30 on Friday in the afternoon. You can't eat or drink anything after midnight, which was terrible. And so 6:30 I woke up and I had to go. And from 6:30 till we left here about 12, and I think I had an hour because I'd be at 12:30, so I had an hour where I didn't go. But that whole morning was nothing but blood and mucus, and it was really scary. And so I get in there, and I told her what was going on, and we had the exam. I woke up, guys, and she told me that I have colitis. And I'm thinking, well, in fact, I was crying a lot because I was coming out from all the anesthesia. I say anesthesia? Anesthesia. You know what I mean. They were waking me up from being under. And for whatever reason, I had the crying episode when I woke up. And she came in and told me I had colitis. And so I honestly really didn't know what that was. I just was, honest to God, happy to have an answer to what was going on. Because I'm like, if they go in and they don't find anything, I have to go in and do an endoscopy, and where they go down your throat and do the procedure and figure out, through the other part of your intestines what's going on. And so I have a lot of inflammation, and still trying to do research on it. So my diet is on the FODMAP diet, which is a very restrictive diet at the moment, to try and figure out what's causing the pain, because there's still left side pain right here when I eat, which is my intestines. So what I'm reading and what they've kind of explained to me is that when you eat food, and food that your body can't either do through your large intestines, there's a lot of inflammation, and my intestines inflame out like I'm 3 months pregnant, and they push up on the left side, which causes a lot of pain for me. And I have rectal bleeding and different things with that. And so it's a lot of learning. It's trying to figure out where my next move is. I have another doctor's appointment scheduled in 2 weeks to go over the results, figure out what they're going to do for me, and get my life back. But from what I'm reading, it's a chronic illness. It's like IBD, irritable bowel disease. So it's a disease that I'll have for the rest of my life, which is fun. It's always something, right? But yeah, like I tell you guys, keep up with your doctor's appointments. Keep pushing for your health. Keep pushing, because I kept saying something was wrong, and everybody's like, you're the healthiest sick person I know. And I'm like, well, I don't know, guys. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do. And what's funny? Even the stuff like that you think is healthy, people who have colitis, like an apple. I can't eat an apple because it's high in fructose, and it causes my stomach to flare out, and I just have a bunch of problems when I eat an apple. And so that's the whole learning curve on it. And I kind of forgot what I was going to say. It's so my body doesn't absorb nutrients. And so I've been cutting my hair. I actually cut it shorter. I don't know if you guys noticed in some of the TikTok reels, but I ended up cutting it like really, really short. It's like spiky in the back, but it's fun. But the reason I started cutting my hair is because it was getting really stringy, and it didn't matter what I put on it as far as products or shampoo and conditioners. I literally couldn't. It was stringy and it was dead looking, but then come to find out, now that I have colitis and I'm looking up hair and different things, so if my body's not absorbing the nutrients from the food that I'm ingesting, then my body can't absorb all the vitamins and stuff from it. So my body's, I've got rashes on my arms, which is, something that comes from that. I didn't realize what it was. And so, yeah, now we've got a diagnosis, and we're going to get better. And the good thing I did before the colonoscopy was a month and a week before I started changing my diet, because I'm like, okay, so if I eat any gluten, I thought that was causing it. If I ate any dairy, that would send me through the roof. So I was like, well, let's do an elimination here. That was on my own account. So I stopped eating gluten, dairy, and I limited sugar. So no processed foods. The only sugar I got was either from like maple syrup or fruit, and so that did help. But yeah, it's a lifelong thing, I guess. So if you guys experience I always want to say Crohn's because it's on the thing, but it is colitis. So if you have any tips, I downloaded an app so I could go through the low FODMAP diet and see before I put any food into my mouth if it's okay to eat and all that stuff. But so far it's been just a couple days. I can't say it's going real great at the moment. I'm trying. Side's still hurting real bad. Body had to readjust to getting back from, depleting from the colonoscopy prep. And then I started, she wanted me to start a probiotic, so I take that 2 or 3 times a day, preferably 3 times a day. I got to get a little better about that. And that's something I guess I have to do for a long time to get my microbiome in my stomach better. And yeah, so that's where I've been, trying to get these doctor's appointments, trying to survive this stupid hot summer that Arizona's had. And finally got my little Jack. He's in 1st grade. He's been for I think this is 2nd week. And then my daughter started this week college. She's a freshman at our local college. And so we couldn't be prouder. We're running that. We're running football and trying to keep this house running. And it's fun. But my plan is, I think this week, guys, I'm going to start just kind of working on more reels and getting a stockpile of those. So I have those. and then hopefully going live next week. It was just, and they call them flares, and I didn't know what they were. I just know that they were very painful, and the episodes that are happening with the side pain right here are very uncomfortable. And so to sit here for 3.5 hours on TikTok to do lives was really difficult because the pain was really intense. And so it's not one where you like want to lay in bed all the time, because I did that in the get-go, but now changing the diet is significantly helping it. But we'll see where it's at. I'll keep you guys posted as I do. And hopefully I can sit down and start doing some lives, and that's my plan. So my husband, he's been really understanding, and he's not pushing right now on me working outside of the house. He said, let's get the health back to good, and then let's get me, back to that. And so I want to push on getting back to lives, and they may be earlier in the morning. I'm going to work out a schedule on that, and so that might be a little bit better in the mornings, but I have to see. Make sure you guys are following here on YouTube. Click the subscribe button, and make sure you're following, and the notification bell when I post a new video. And then head on over, guys. There's a link in the bio in the About section here on YouTube. You can click over and go over to, I got Instagram, Pinterest, and TikTok. And make sure you're subscribed over there. It's a good time. It's different people across every platform, but they're really great people that are following. And we're building a really cool community of like-minded people that want relaxation and comfort and a voice in this crazy world that we live in. And this is what I'm trying to build. And if you feel that this is someplace you feel safe, then stay a while. It'll be relaxing, I promise. All right, thanks for listening to me. If you guys have been here for the couple minutes that we've been going, I appreciate you, and you mean a lot. And remember, you matter. You matter all the time. Even if you think you don't, you do. Okay, guys? I will be hopefully posting more soon. I posted 2 videos today, and I'm going to try and get this one out today. So, all right. You guys go take care of yourself. Make sure you're hydrating, obviously. Keep doing that and taking care of yourself. All right, guys? I love you, and I will catch you all later. Bye, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.